there, welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to play as piano accompaniment Photograph by Nickelback. So this is my first Nickelback tutorial, and I have left my rock alternative piano tutorial playlist in the description as well. So I'll just sing it as a reference. It's fairly repetitive, this one, and I have left where you can find the full chords and lyrics in the description. So let's dive in. This one is in the key of E flat major. So on the screen now, all the notes of the scale of E flat major. So these are mostly the notes we are using. Here is middle C as a reference point. So if you locate that pitch on your keyboard or piano. I'll teach both hands at the same time with it being chords and accompaniment. So left hand is blue and right hand is orange, colour coded on the screen there. It goes straight in with the verse. So obviously in terms of the rhythm, it's played on guitar, so we'll be simplifying that a bit. So I'll just play what sort of sounds obvious. So we have E flat 5. I'm just going to play the same chord in each hand. So E flats and B flats. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we come to B flat sus 4. So in the left hand I'm going to play B flat and F. In the right hand that's B flat, E flat and F. Same rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the next chord is a D flat major add 6 add 9. So all that means, in the right hand you're going to keep the B flat, E flat and the F exactly the same. In the left hand you're going to just change to a D flat and an A flat. And you get this really lovely delicious chord. And then we have an A flat add 2. So in the left hand you're going to play A flat and E flat. In the right hand you're going to play B flat, C and E flat. And these are the chords for the vast majority of the song. So let's go through that again. E flat 5, B flat sus 4, D flat 6, 9, A flat add 2. And for the verse, you repeat that through 4 times. So as it says on the screen there. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? And this is where I grew up. I sing the present on, I fixed it up. The second floor is hard for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time I better things to do. Criminal record says I've broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh God, So with that other chord in there, we have, after you've played that chord progression 4 times, we come to a G flat at 6. So G flat and D flat in the left hand, and in the right hand that's G flat, B flat and E flat. So after we've had if I was them I wouldn't let me in. And then we go to the A flat add 2. Oh God, and then into the chorus. It's the same chord progression. I'm going to play the E flat 5 here. Every memory of knocking on the back door had a and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm kind of repeating that rhythm, but we're not sort of letting it ring out. So I'm playing E flat and B flat in the left hand, then E flat, B flat, E flat in the right hand, just to make it sound more full. Every memory of looking out the back door, I had a photo. So this is a B flat sus4. You don't have to play in octaves, you can just continue what we were doing. My lowest notes may sometimes be out of shot. So just B flats to the left hand and the right hand stays the same for this chord. I had the photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. Move that left hand up to D flat. It's hard to say, it's time to say it. And then the A flat 2. Goodbye, goodbye. And then we'll repeat that again. Every memory of walking out the front door. So you just repeat that chord progression twice. So if I just play all that through. Oh God, every memory of looking out the back door. I had a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say, it's time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Memory of looking out the front door. I found a photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say, it's time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. And then for this little post-chorus bit, there's sort of like a bit of a guitar solo-y bit going on. I'm just gonna sort of go back and play it the same way as we play the verse. You can play the chords in a bit of a different rhythm. And then we're going to play the second verse just exactly the same as the first verse. Remember the old arcade, blew every dollar that we ever made. The cops hated us hanging out. They say somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. We said someday we'd find out how it feels just think to more than just the steering wheel. Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. She's had a couple of kids staying sound. I haven't seen her in God knows when. Oh, every memory of looking out the back door. I had a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say, it's time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Memory of looking out the front door. I found a photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say, it's time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. So, at the very end of that chorus then, it goes to, we're going to call it B major 7. I guess technically it would be called a C flat major 7 because we're in flats, but we'll call it B major 7 because it makes that a little bit easier. So we're going to play B in the left hand, or B's. In the right hand, that's F sharp, A sharp, and D sharp. B major 7. Goodbye. You can just embellish it how you want. And then it goes to the D flat at 6 at 9. And then we're into the bridge, which is just the same chord as we've been playing this whole time. So it's on the screen. Goodbye. I miss that town. I we just go back to the E flat, just like we're playing the verse, to the B flat, and then we just hold that D flat 6 of 9, and then it's back into this last chorus. Every memory of looking out the back door, I had a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to stay, it's time to stay it. Goodbye, goodbye. Memory of walking out the front door, I found a photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to stay, it's time to stay it. Goodbye, goodbye. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Every time I do it makes me. So at the end there, just goes back to the first bit again. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Every time I do it makes me. And then it ends on the A flat. So it ends on the 4th chord of E flat major. So it kind of leaves it like open sounding. That's the end of this video. If you have a request, please leave them in the comment section of this video. Also remember to like and subscribe. I've left some videos here you might like, so go and check those out. I also have a course, so if you would like to learn how to read music from scratch, go visit Bitesize Piano Course.co.uk. You can enroll and start learning. I'll see you in the next video.